My favorite thing about this teacher outfit is that I can go from super cool hip Miss Blaukamp to Lady of the Sith with a simple wardrobe and accessory change. Cloak for cardigan, and there you have it. Kind of a random start to a video, I know, but that's kind of what has been on my mind all day. Whenever I wear this cardigan and this dress together, that's like one of the things that I think of like all day. I'm just like, I'm like a Lady of the Sith in hiding here. All nerdiness aside, I really wanted to say thank you for your video last week. It really resonated with me, and I love to hear your passion for the stories behind the words that we were saying, and that your love for storytelling, whether it's through a book or a movie or a play, it's universal, and that it can all have an impact on you and your heart. It's encouraging as a teacher, especially an English teacher, to know that stories can have that kind of power over people. So I wanted to talk to you today about the struggle of being a first-year teacher, and I know that you are totally very well versed in the struggles of first-year teaching because you're totally married to a first-year teacher, but I wanted to show you this graph that I found really interesting. Now, again, forgive my nerdiness, but I think graphs and charts are a really wonderful way to show the world around us. So here's a graph that tells the phases of first-year teaching. I'm going to put it up now. And as you can see, it starts up at the top in August and September with anticipation, and that's just like the excitement that we feel for our classroom and everything that's going to be coming our way soon. Especially for me, it was getting to be at the school that has such amazing philosophies behind education, and it's not just, you know, sit down, read this book, and learn. It's sit down, build this thing, explore it, show it off, share it, and benefit your community from it. And so that anticipation level was high for me. As you can see, the next part there says survival, and to be completely honest, I think I am in survival mode right now. It is the middle of November. My school doesn't do things like fall break or teachers' convention or days off, so my school has been in full motion since September, and it has been crazy. And as you can see, the next segment there, or as you saw, I guess, the next segment there is disillusionment, and that's like rock bottom. It's late November to January, and I'm not looking forward to that. I felt a little bit of specks of disillusionment already, and I know that someday it might hit me like a Mack truck, and I'm really not looking forward to it because I love teaching and I love students, and my students are the reason I went into teaching. But I can definitely see in some of my first-year teacher friends how they're struggling right now, and the disillusionment is real. Like, why did we go into teaching? What's the whole point of this? And you know what, Andy? I don't think that this chart is only for first-year teachers, because I've met lots of other teachers who have felt that way, and they've been teaching for many, many years too. But you know what, Andy? The next section of that chart is called rejuvenation, and I am so happy that they included this here. Teaching is not this big dark disparity that you'll never ever see the end of this dark tunnel in until June, but it's something that you can live and learn and grow with your students too, and I think that this chart shows that growth. It goes then to reflection, where we can reflect on our school year, and I think reflection is just such a huge piece of teaching. We as a staff at G2S do a lot of reflection in our work. And then it goes right back up to anticipation. So every year, you know, you'll anticipate those kids again and again and again, and it just continues to go on. And Andy, I think that's part of the reason why I love teaching so much, because teaching for me isn't just go to school, teach your subject, get paid. For me, teaching is go to school, teach your subject, show Jesus to every single kid who walks into your classroom, whether you talk about it with them or not, and be the light that you need to see in the world. As one of my 6th grade teachers told me before I started this year, be a blessing, and that's just going to be my motto from teaching here on out. So maybe it's a bit of a heavier subject today, but I'm just really, really glad that I have the support that I do, both in the school, through the administration at G2S, and through my family and friends who are always there to pray for me when I need it. So thank you guys. Love you lots, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Especially you, Aaron. I know you're watching these and wondering if you're on track with the teacher chart or not, because I'm definitely in the survival mode yet. Bye, Andy. Love you lots.